everybody, it's Bhairavi and welcome back to my channel Bhairavi Space. Today I'm going to be showing you in this video my little vegetable garden that my mother and me planted, and it's been growing, so I wanted to show all of you a little bit of it. So come on. So this is my little vegetable garden. So when we first moved here, there were very ugly, nasty plants, and they were quite useless, and they weren't beautiful either. So with the help of our gardener, we removed them, and we started planting these new plants. So this plant is cucumber because cucumber is useful, and also we always cook with all the organic stuff from our plants. Now this plant is fruit, and there's a little pumpkin there too. There's pumpkin plant there too. And this is yam that we bought from the store. So we chopped off its head and my mother planted it. And if you cook the leaves of this yam plant, it is very tasty. So this is red spinach. So the red spinach, we can use it for cooking too. And this is cherry tomato. So they're good for salads, and they're like a mini version of tomatoes. And you can see the green ones here. They're not ripe yet. So most of them we planted with seeds. So they were kind of difficult to grow, but we did it. We did it slowly because plants are very fragile. And these are bird eye chilies. So they're very spicy. And they're good for cooking too. And my mother really loves plants, and she treats them very nicely. So that's why you can see they're all flourishing really nicely because of my mother. Now over here is the pumpkin, like I told you before, but you couldn't really see it because of the passion fruit. But that's the pumpkin. And next to it, the little small one, that is beetroot too. So over there are some more chilies. And yeah. So we got the beetroot from the store. We didn't get the beetroot plant, but we got like the vegetables. So we cut its head off and we soaked it in water and we planted it and it grew. So we're restricted to plant long growing plants with long roots because of the pool motor. So because the pipe goes underneath the plants, and if we plant the long roots, it's going to get in the middle of the plant's roots. So we can't plant a lot. But still we managed. So over here is like the other part of the garden where we plant herbs and other stuff for cooking. So there's mint there, like at the top corner, but over here are the spring onions. So the spring onions, we cut them and we chop them into little bits and we put them on food, and it tastes great. So So the leaves are very healthy of this plant, and it's the drumstick plant, so it's healthy to eat. And over here are our drumstick stems. We got it from a family friend's house. So there's 3 of them because the leaves are healthy and we like growing them. This is the eggplant plant, and you can see one is growing over there. It's not fully grown. You can see a bite mark that's because of Pepper, my dog. She bit it. But this is sweet lemon tree. So we hope it'll grow soon. And yeah, it's a little lemon tree. So the lemon tree was small before, but she really grew big. And we're not sure if she'll ripen before we go to Canada again, but we hope she will, but we're still happy about it. And behind the lemon tree, that's passion fruit. And this is dill, so it's a herb, and it's very good for cooking, and it has a nice taste. And we put it in Russian soup, which is borscht. Yeah, so this is the basil leaf, and we use it for Thai cooking. And yeah, it tastes good with Thai cooking. And now this is the spring onions again. And the spring onions are for Chinese cooking. And you can see some curry leaves over. And this is a Chinese potato, and we're not sure if it's gonna ripen in time, like bloom in time for us when we leave. And my mom asked one of her friends to bring it here, and so we planted it. And this is my strawberry plant, and I'm very proud of it because I planted it myself, and it's been blooming pretty well. And this is okra, also known as ladyfinger, but this plant was grown with seeds, and so we're very proud of it because it grew well. And I'm very happy to see them because they started to bloom already. So this plant is kept separately, and it's the tulasi, which is a holy plant for us, and it's also called the holy basil. And it's very auspicious to keep it, and we light a lamp for it every day. And we call it a tulasi devi. So this is like a temporary setup because in Canada we have a permanent one, but this is just temporary, and we painted it. Me and my mom painted it. Now these are all like bushes. Those bushes were already there, but this banana plant, we planted it, so it was not there before. We planted it, and yeah, there's some banana leaves on it. And it was actually very, very small, but we grew it to this stage. And this one is a Valencia orange, so it grows oranges. And these are lilies, and yeah, and that's some flowering plants, and that are also flowering plants. And everything here is basically some flowering plants. And these are all plants that we bought and planted, and if you noticed, all the plants are fenced because of pepper. These are all our plants, so you can see some flowers here, and there's roses and marigolds, and that was a mango tree in the back, and this is another banana tree that we planted. So yeah, it has more leaves than the other one. And this is lemongrass for Thai cooking, and that's another small Chinese orange plant. So yeah. So this is a huge plant of lemongrass for Thai cooking. And this is rosemary. My mom used it for meat cooking, like salmon, fish. And this is guava, and this is also what we planted. So all of these are planted, and this is a little bush that was also there before. And there's a lot of variety of flowers in the garden. So I water these plants too, and a lot of birds come into the garden. So you can see that Pepper now is trying to go inside. So that's why we fenced the whole plant place, because she likes to go in there and scratch and ruin all the plants. So bye everybody. Thanks for watching.